Hey folks, I'm Labron Ellen, the founder of the Natural Health Clinic, and today we're going to talk about vitamin C. It's not what you think it is. Stay tuned. We'll talk about it next. So today I wanted to talk about vitamin C, but probably not the way that you've ever heard it explained before. So most people think vitamin C is just, well, a vitamin. That's what it's called, right? Vitamin C. You get it from oranges, maybe some other fruit, strawberries, etc. You take it when you feel a cold coming on. Maybe you grab a bottle at the grocery store, or Sam's, or Costco, or whatever the case may be. But what if I told you vitamin C isn't really just another vitamin at all? In fact, vitamin C is not a maintenance vitamin. It is a stress survival molecule. And that distinction actually changes everything. You see, vitamin C behaves more like a fire extinguisher. Your body burns through vitamin C during several different factors. When your body's inflamed, when you're fighting infection, you're injured, you're emotionally stressed, you're overtraining, perhaps you're not sleeping well, your blood oxygen is low, your blood sugar is too high. You see, animals can actually manufacture their own vitamin C, but humans do not have that available. They are completely dependent. We have to be able to get it from food sources. You don't become deficient only from a lack of intake, though. You become deficient from demand. High stress increases that demand. High amounts of exercise increases the demand, and high inflammation increases that demand. Vitamin C looks chemically very similar to glucose. In fact, if diabetics take vitamin C ascorbic acid, it actually does increase their glucose for that reason. It uses the same cellular doorway called a cell receptor to enter your cells. And if your blood sugar is too high, you're eating too high carbohydrates or too much sugar in the diet, well, glucose competes with vitamin C, and guess what? Glucose always wins. That's why diabetics are almost always vitamin C deficient. The more sugar you eat, the less vitamin C can actually get into your cells. Really, no matter how much vitamin C you may be taking. We'll talk about supplementation later. Now, vitamin C supports the mitochondria. That is the energy factories, the engines inside of your cells. So vitamin C, it helps to recycle antioxidants, improve iron absorption, supports oxygen utilization, and it helps to manage oxidative stress and keep those free radicals at bay. Now, low vitamin C, it often looks like several different kinds of symptoms. It could be fatigue or slow recovery after training, brain fog, poor endurance, easy to bruise, frequent infections, and wounds that seem to be very, very slow to heal. Now, that's not full-blown scurvy, but it is definitely subclinical deficiency. Now, let's get to the supplementation that I was referring to earlier. About 90% of vitamin C in supplements is actually synthetic. It's industrial ascorbic acid. That sounds fantastic to consume, right? You just load up on that. We need some industrial vitamin C. Real vitamin C, though, in nature does not exist actually as an isolated form at all. There's no just only isolated ascorbic acid in any type of natural food. It actually comes as a complex with bioflavonoids and enzymes and many different cofactors. So if a label on a supplement says ascorbic acid, that is definitely not a whole food-based complex. Oranges actually are not the highest source of vitamin C. Bell peppers are even higher. Papaya is higher still. And raw fermented vegetables, especially sauerkraut, are incredibly concentrated sources of vitamin C. Heat and oxygen both destroy vitamin C. Most pasteurized juices contain synthetic vitamin C that's been added because of that reason. What is pasteurization? Heating obviously destroys vitamin C, but by the way, that is not the only nutrients that pasteurization destroys. Now, modern life, if you haven't already figured that out, increases vitamin C demand greatly. You have high sugar, high stress, low sleep or not high quality sleep, inflammation, overtraining, environmental toxicity. All of those things create a high demand for vitamin C and usually a deficiency. So here's what I recommend. You want to increase your whole food vitamin C sources, especially raw sauerkraut. It's a very high concentration of vitamin C complex. Obviously, lower your carb intake. I know you've never heard that from me before. You want to manage your stress. You want to make sure that you're not exercising so much as to be overtraining. I will say that it's actually more common than you think. Your body doesn't need as much exercise as what you think it does. If you're taking supplements, then choose food-based complexes without any kind of junk fillers at all. So to sum up, vitamin C, it is not a cold vitamin. It is a survival molecule. It's an oxygen regulator. It is an inflammation buffer. And most people are quietly deficient because their demand is simply so high. Now, healing, it takes a lot more than maybe a cursory Google search or a chat with GPT and then a follow-up supplement. So if you think that you're ready for a guided root cause reset, then all you have to do is click the link below to schedule an initial consultation. And let's get working together today and guide you towards the health success and optimization that you're looking for. So thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Labron Allen, the founder of the Natural Health Clinic.